KNICKS Rehab.
KNICKS Rehab, y'all.
Let's stop saying I love you if I met you yesterday. I'm being for real. That word talent, where's Karl-Anthony Towns talented at? 3? Has he been that talented at that lately?
Career low. Career lows this year.
On
so everything.
What?
All field goal in 3. Career lows.
You know who has talent? Hakeem Olajuwon. Have you ever seen when he had the ball? Have you ever seen the move, the footwork? Have you seen the defense? Michael Jordan, Allah said about Hakeem, he was top 10 in all categories. That's talent.
He said
Towns ain't fucking talented.
He said
problem.
Mike
She ain't talented. Cal Bridges ain't talented. This ain't talented. They got one motherfucker that got talent and it's Jalen fucking Brunson. That's the fucking problem. I'm sick of this shit, man. This ain't talented. This is regular weed. Leave me alone.
I was asking if the couch was brown. No, I was just asking if the couch was brown.
You know, that peanut butter, you know, that diarrhea brown.
Nah, I like peanut butter. Now hold on.
I like peanut butter.
Yeah, bro.
I like peanut butter, nigga.
I like diarrhea. And it's real leather. And it's the real pull-out couch with the metal.
Hold on. That's when you pull out the white. You got the white BM.
Heavy joint.
Nah, hold on. My man said I got the
all
white
joint, OG.
My man said I got the all white BM with the peanut butter levers.
Come on. That's the white. Come on. That's the heavy joint. You need about 3-4 niggas to get that shit in the crib. Come on.
You gotta break it.
That ain't no regular shit.
You gotta break this shit down to get it in the crib.
Break that shit down. Fuck is y'all niggas talking about?
All jokes aside, that's the problem. You telling me in the 90s Charles Oakley is talented? You telling me that's talent? Or is it just toughness? That's the problem. These niggas ain't talented. We got a 15-man roster with one talent that's been carrying these motherfuckers since he got there. It's a fact. It's a fact. That's my problem, and I'm over it. We have my moment. Nobody has to agree, but you know what? The tail of the tape tells it all. Last season against Indiana in the conference finals, told it all. The other night against Phoenix, told it all. The other night against Detroit, told it all. Where's the talent? Everybody on that team that gets the ball, I cringe when they got the ball in their hand. Do y'all see Cat at the top of the key? With his arms everywhere? Do y'all see when OG has the ball? Do y'all see when Bridges has the ball? He fades away when he shoots a free throw.
That's funny.
Lee,
That's funny.
we don't have enough talent on the team. Do we have NBA players? Yes. Do we have talent? No. Do you see OKC? Do you see the talent? Do you see SGA? Do you see Jay Williams? Do you see Chet? Dort is talented. He's a talented, dirty player. But you know what else he can do? Knock down three-point shots when he's wide open. You see Hartenstein and his talent? Rebounding and passing. In defense. You see Caruso's talent? What is Karl-Anthony Towns' talent? Why do we keep lying to ourselves? Man lied to him on national TV to boost his ego. He ain't the best fucking offensive player on that team. Man, that's talent. He can do defense, range, athleticism, dunking. Kevin Durant, LeBron, that's talent. Be Mike. That's good. You kidding me? He's fucking talented. He's a big man that on occasions can shoot the three-point shot. He don't get in the post. He ain't got no post moves. He ain't got no footwork. He ain't got no handle. What talent are we talking about? Until we are honest about what Knicks and the players that the front office brings in here, we're going to be going through this for the next 40 years like we've been going through it for the last 40 years. We have an opportunity to get real talent. This Antetokounmpo is not happy in Milwaukee. You know what we're going to do? We're not going to get him. Why? Because he's really talented. We want the niggas that's not talented. Julius Randle and Quickly and RJ Barrett. Niggas is all regular niggas. Go get some fucking talent. Then we could talk about talent.
I'm gonna vehemently disagree on the Karl-Anthony.
Of course you are. That's why I love you.
No.
I lay it down.
No, but you know what makes it worse? I want to know what Leon Rose was thinking. James Dolan, Jalen Brunson, and all ball before Karl-Anthony Towns got here. That shit been like that for 10 years plus. And I'm not gonna go say he has no talent. That's insane.
Name his talent. All right, let's have an honest conversation. We don't have to last for no 20 minutes. Let's have a 2-3 minute conversation. Okay, if I'm exaggerating, please explain to me. Just do me a favor. Give me the definition of talent, and then let's try to pertain it.
Let's not conflate that. Don't, because we're gonna have 3 different definitions of talent. The chat gonna have definite. No. Hold on. What you said, plain and simple. Let's just keep this shit plain and simple.
Simple and plain.
Hold on. Simple and plain. My bad. Let's keep it simple and plain. 25 and 12 for a decade is not talentless. I'm sorry. It ain't talentless. How he got. Hold on.
We go.
Hold on. I'm with you. Because I don't think we could talk about him not being talented. Like, that's insane. That's you frustrated. I got it, OG. I got it.
No. Hold on, Fleet. What's the new thing I do now? Let's stay in the present. Not talk about 10 years ago. Talk about today, right now, where Karl-Anthony Towns is talented. You said
scoring the basketball,
sweet and simple.
Scoring the basketball, rebounding the basketball, pulling bigs away from the rim to allow Jalen Brunson to get into the lane. Like, there's things that the guy is talented at. We're not gonna sit here and act like he wasn't a great addition last year. The huge frustration right now is because he's not playing the way he played last season for us. He is an all-NBA player. He is a perennial all-star level player. He is an extremely talented guy. The frustration right now is because of the lack of consistency with his talent. I got what you're saying. The frustration is there. I got it. I'm frustrated too with him. He's not consistently playing at a high level. But this thought of that no talent whatsoever, the guys that you named, you ridiculous. You're going to say Mike, Bean, Shaq, Dream, dot. I'm like, hold on, nigga.
Wilt.
Come on, nigga.
That's my definition. No, that's my definition of we got to use another word. We can't say, because we, listen, NBA network platform player cannot brag and boast and go, yo, Wemby is one of the most talented players we ever seen. And then say, well, Karl-Anthony Towns is talented too. We have to use another word then. We have to use another word.
No, we don't, because how the hell did you come up with a championship expectation if we got Cat? That's not an accident. That wasn't illogical. I didn't like it because I don't like his game. I've been seeing his game for a decade. But to say he's not talented, he puts the ball on the floor. Every big man cannot just put the ball on the floor like that. Do I like the way that he doesn't stop and have a different kind of move? Yeah.
Is he successful when he put the ball on the floor?
Of course he has been. How do you average 22 and 12 and not be successful? It's just like the rest of the team. When you come into this thinking you won a championship already, and you don't change, you don't adjust to their adjustments. Karl-Anthony Towns has not adjusted to the league-wide adjustments on him. That's the frustration. But in order to adjust to him, you got to be talented to be on the game plan. Draymond Green did not say he was trash. Draymond Green said he was soft, which is what we've been saying. Not that he's not talented. He doesn't have the mental toughness to do what you want him to do, which is what I've been said about him. He hasn't proven to be a championship player, including going at Jalen Brunson, the front office, whoever it is. You're okay with being number 2, number 3, and trying to hide when things get bad, when all the blame is being dished out. You don't want that smoke. You only want to be Dipset Cat, the IG model. That's been my problem with him. So if you're not happy here, like Flea said, you could get the fuck out of here. But I'm not going to say you talentless. The reason why we're disappointed is because you are super talented. How many players are really more talented than him before the last 3 years? Now you got Wemby, you got Chet, and these guys. These are brand new guys who are basically his style of player.
A carbon copy of this nigga. They're a carbon copy of who the fuck Cat is. Why do you think some of these niggas want to come in and shoot threes and want to play away from the rim and be elite rebounders? Because this nigga's been doing it for a fucking decade. The problem is your favorite nigga is Kevin Garnett. I'm talking about in terms of sports media and when we talk this hoops thing. You always talk about KG, how much you love him and how much he keeps it real. KG had one season with Karl-Anthony Towns. He wasn't around very long. But the mere fact that he doesn't play with the attitude that KG plays with is why you're frustrated, OG, is why we're frustrated. Because if you add that, which is not teachable, either you got it or you don't. He don't have that. So now it looks like we got to question his talent when it's not on a consistent basis. I hear what you're saying. I'm not saying you're wrong. I'm saying you pushing it because of he's a Knick. And nigga, you got fatigue. Every chance you get, you're going to mention the 90s Knicks. I get it. I remember how catastrophic that shit was. I was young, but I was right there. I get it. This dude is talented. He's not maximizing his talent, and he doesn't play with the mindset of a Kevin Garnett, of a Patrick Ewing, of a Dream, of a Shaq, of a David Robinson. Those guys, you didn't have to ask him to bring it every night. He doesn't.
I let my brothers bamboozle me ever again. I 100% disagree with y'all, just like y'all disagree with me. I don't care what Cat did 10 years ago. The same thing like in them 90s Knicks. We were talentless. Besides Patrick Ewing. We was going to war against teams that had talent. And this is why we have to be scrappy and tough and be dogs, because we're not talented enough. Was Cat talented yesteryear? Okay, maybe. But I'm saying this season, not show me any of these talents that y'all are talking about.
Why you want him so bad? You wanted to trade Julius Randle from. Why you wanted him so bad?
I explained that before because I thought he would stretch the floor. I thought he would make the game easier because he is. Let me finish. You asked me a question.
How do you stretch the floor, P? No, hold on. You have no talent. How do you stretch the floor without talent?
Go ahead.
Listen.
You shoulder roll.
Bring out the shoulder roll in a minute. The key two words I said is I thought he would do these things.
Because of what you were watching for 10 years. That's why you thought that.
That's why I said this season, let's stay in the present. When guys sit up there and go, Cat is talented, I'm saying this season, where is the talent? Okay, yeah, he averaged this amount of rebounds. How many times have I said, when has he ever gotten the big rebound? Against Philly, he let Paul George get it. When has he ever got a big block? When has he ever made a great defensive stop? When he has the ball and goes to the basket, he looks ridiculous. It's either offensive foul or turnover. Listen, I'm the game with my brothers. I'm just saying for me, the raw talent, we don't have enough talent when you look at the NBA today. Look at a team like Houston that keeps losing. And look at the talent on that team with Kevin Durant, Amen Thompson, and Sengun. 3 good, talented players. They not even championship contention. And we supposed to win with Cat, OG, and Bridges? Like, come on, man. We don't have enough talent. And I'm tired of having the same arguments because we love our Knicks and we are biased. I am very biased. I'll tell you till the day I die, Brunson is the best player in the NBA. When we have to keep it real, let's keep it real. My opinion, we don't have enough talent. We have an opportunity to get a talented player, and we're going to drop the ball on that because that's what we do. But I stand on what I stand on. When Paul Pierce say, Cat has where? Dave, I'm talking about this season, where's that talent at? It's not being produced, it's not being seen, and it may be because, like I've been saying, he's very unhappy. Him and Brunson does not get along. I said this before, and I backtracked, but now I got to stand back on it. And I was the first to say it. I didn't hear nobody else say it. They do not like each other.
But so if
they language is telling it.
So if they did like each other, if Brunson did pass him the ball, if Karl-Anthony Towns was happy, does he have talent then? Like that's what I'm saying with your statement. You can't say you thought he was gonna stretch the floor and he has no talent. That's the part I don't understand. And that's the part I disagree with Flea totally about. But maybe the ball players see something that I don't. Why the hell he got to get featured when he's featured? I see him being featured. When they bring the ball down court, he's the first guy top of the key setting the pick. He's a part of the dribble handoff. He don't have to give that shit back to Brunson, bro. He don't got to give that shit to anybody. Why are you stopping, looking, surveying it? Where's the fake the pass?
Because of how Brown wants him to play. Because of how Brown wants us to play. Because of how Brown wants us to play. He wants the ball to get moved. He wants us to get 2 feet in the paint and get it out to 3-point shooters. That's how he wants us to play. I'm just saying Brunson could get in the game and say, I got you, coach. And recognize that, the only way where I'm going to get 30 and 15 from this guy is if the first 2-3 plays down the court, we give it to him no matter who's defending him. No matter who's defending him.
But hold on,
you can't say in one breath, I'm just, you pass it to me, I eat off the plate, I get a plate back to you. You can't tell me Booger Smith is going to tell you to get the big man involved, and now we can't act like we don't want to do the same thing for Karl-Anthony Towns. And it just don't work. Go ahead.
But Flea, I agree with Fabian. Like, Karl-Anthony Towns does get the ball. He allows little guys to push him all the way out to the top of the 3-point line. Bro, he's never getting in the post. And then when he does get the ball, like I told you, I know it's only one play, but we know how this thing goes. You want the ball, nigga, here you go, and then you turn the ball over. You as a point guard, what are you going to do from now on then? Not giving your ass the ball. Karl-Anthony Towns has ample opportunities to make himself look respectable, look like he deserves the ball, but too many times he looks like he don't deserve the ball. It's just, I understand how he just continues night in and night out to allow little guys to guard him. Just like that stat that Fabian brought up was super dope. The teams you can put the best guy on Brunson so the random can guard Mikal Bridges because he ain't going to do much. He don't want no smoke. They do the same thing with Karl-Anthony Towns. We ain't even got to put our best big on him. A small forward on him because we ain't even worried about him. I just feel I agree with Fabian on that. He gets the ball and he don't do enough with it. I'm sorry, he just doesn't.
There's a difference. There's a difference between just passing you the ball and me knowing in my mind I want to establish you. It's just two different things. You could pass me the ball and I could touch it. Okay, I touch it and I hop it back to you. But there's another thing when we going down and I'm like, in my mind, Brunson, the primary ball handler, the guy who's making a majority of the decisions, like, I know I need him tonight. I got it. I know I got it tonight, but I know I need my guy tonight. What do I need to do to make sure he knows? If we're talking about knowing who these guys are, so we can't force the nigga to change his mentality and his mindset. So now we got to capitulate to who he is. He's soft. He's mentally, he's not. So now we got to stroke the ego a little bit. I mean, it is what it is because we're not going to get him to change. Throw that out the window. He's not going to be some tough, dominant, demanding guy. So if he's not that, do what you got to do to put him in positions of success. That's on the coach. That's on the main ball handlers. And that's on him for when he does get those opportunities, he has to maximize it. So that's what all I'm saying is it's not a point fingers and this and that. Like it's literally a trickle down effect from everybody. Everybody plays a role right now in why we aren't successful. Cat gets the ball at the top of the key. He's looking to hand it off. And when he gets into a pick and roll with Jalen Brunson, he don't roll hard. That's on him. He got to roll hard. But when he rolls hard, with his hand is high, giving you a target, Brunson, get me the motherfucking basketball. You're going to beat your matchup no matter what. Get me the basketball. It's the first quarter. At the 10-minute mark. Let me establish myself. Let me get in a rhythm. Like, this is a team thing. This is not like we can individualize this thing, but this is a team thing. Everybody matters right now.
Amy, can I just play devil's advocate for 30 seconds? How many times have Cat, let's just say he does that, and then when he does get the ball, offensive fouls. And now, because when are we gonna mention that and why he doesn't touch the ball as much? Because he can't stay on the floor. Because every first quarter he got 2-3 fouls and he's out the game.
All right. Well, the hero ball And
No,
if
no, no,
Cap's
no,
not gonna show up, I'm
Fleece.
gonna just do it
No,
by
no, no,
myself.
no, don't do that.
It's not gonna
No,
work.
no, you better than that. This ain't got
Nah,
nothing to do with Brunson, Fleece. I'm not talking about playing hero ball. I'm just
not him.
saying,
I'm
let's
just
not.
period.
Right, no, no, but let's not act like Cat isn't. He's not the problem at times to where he doesn't touch the ball because he can't stay on the floor because he commits dumb foul and he has to sit on the bench for 3 minutes. Like, how do we ignore that?
That's obvious. I think we all agree with that. The mentality trying to get Karl-Anthony Towns involved, and okay, so let's break down the touches even further because this is the part I'm a little bit lost on, and maybe the ball players can teach me, the nerd. Jalen Brunson, 93 touches per game throughout the season. Karl-Anthony Towns at 52 touches per game throughout the season. Front court touches, Karl-Anthony Towns gets 37.2, Brunson gets 35.8. Pretty similar. But the last 2 games, ever since they had a players only meeting, since that Pistons game that we flaked on, Jalen Brunson went from 93 touches to 84. Karl-Anthony Towns went from, I don't even remember, to 55, which is 5 more if I'm not mistaken. And in the front court touches, it went up 5. He got 40 touches per game, and Brunson dropped to 31. So it's not like he's not getting more touches the last couple games after they were beefing about that. That's exactly what they were probably talking about. He was probably the center of all these player meetings and everything. He has to establish himself on and off the court. It's anger doesn't have to be expressed and talked about in a way where you got to be this macho, Randy Savage dude. You get the ball, don't pass him the ball back. There's things you can do to really protest aggressively on the court. You ain't got to say nothing. They're gonna all understand, bro. We're all men at the end of the day. What are you gonna do? You scared to be yelled at? What are you scared of? I just don't. The opportunities for him, where people are complaining about that, dog. He don't bring the ball up, so he's not gonna get those touches. Brunson's touches went down, and we can visually see before even digging into the stats. We can see, they're trying to get this ball around the court. Against but the Clippers, it was like that. Against Phoenix, it was clear. Brunson fucked up at the end. We got on him about that earlier, but I just will always disagree about Karl-Anthony Towns having enough chances, not getting enough touches. So you're not getting enough touches. You're the second best player. You were #1 draft pick. You got that contract, and you're okay with not getting enough touches and getting 6 points, 2 points the other game, shooting 4 shots, 1 rebound. You're just okay with this? You're gonna let everybody, you're not gonna let nobody know but your girl. Who are you bitching at? There has to be some sort of complaint with him, man. I don't understand the defense of it, Flea. I think he's been featured enough, and when you don't get featured enough, you will protest in a way where it's like, bro, I'm gonna take the ball. I'm gonna hog it. And I get it. The Kobe comparison is far-fetched. That's a different kind of personality. He's a one-of-one personality. Ain't nobody like him. But we see that happen throughout the league. So, Sengun and KD were going back and forth about that recently. DeAndre Ayton had the balls to bitch about not getting the ball, and then he started getting the ball and looked like straight bummage. Luka Doncic said, "Yo, I'm better off with Jackson Hayes going down the stretch." But at least DeAndre Ayton had the nuts to say, "Yo, man, give me the ball, man. I think I could do something." Like Karl-Anthony Towns, I think if he does that, it changes everything. And again, it got to be his way. It can't be our way because we're lunatics. I didn't play basketball.
Go ahead, OG.
Just my last point. Just
Go ahead,
there is a problem in the locker room, and so far, 2 players, Jeff Teague and Paul Pierce, are seeing what we're seeing. They both asking, "Hey, man, he don't look happy. What's going on? Something is obviously wrong, and if this problem doesn't get fixed, this is what Knicks rehab is going to be like after every Knicks game. We need to fix this problem."
Hey, listen, I'm gonna just go back to what I said at the beginning. This is a team thing now. This ain't just an individual player thing now. Obviously, individual players need to be playing better, but this is a team-wide thing now, from the coach down. Like, we got to reestablish what we like to do, what we're best at. It's clear as day. We desperately need Josh Hart back. He'll add something to this, right? He'll add another component to what we do, and he's an important component to what we do. I think he's important to how we play as a team. So, obviously, we're not giving up on the Knicks. It's still early. It's January. There's a lot of basketball left to play, but all we could do is hold them accountable from a game-to-game basis. We cannot act like and just think about what happened in the playoffs last year. Playoffs last year is over with. I don't give a fuck about the last year's playoffs. That's gone and it's not coming back. The only thing that's coming in front of us is the playoffs this year. And that's why we're concerned about what niggas are doing right now. Be logical, y'all. Be logical. That's how this thing works. We're going to critique them on a game-to-game basis. When we create good habits and consistency, we could take a step back and look at what the product is looking like. But right now, the product don't look good. It doesn't look good. And it's causing for concern. Flat out.
Also, to let go of that stat, Karl-Anthony Towns is by far, he averages 0.4 points per touch. And Brunson's 4th on the team. Yes, he should get the ball more. It's not because I don't want him to get the ball more. I want him to, you said, Flea, give him that ball 2 or 3 times in the start of game. I want to see that. I want to see that. I want to see what you do after that. Because Mike Brown already said you're the leader. I want to see that. I want to see how you respond to that. This is what I'm talking about. That's when I want to see Cat get into that mode. Everybody got your back now. What you gonna do with it? Oh, ball TV. They scared, but I'm not. They don't like comentario.
Y suscribe.